to a voicemail. Please, oh, oh yeah, I've been trying to. Is your number still 813-6 4 blah blah blah? Yeah, I just tried to call it and it went to voicemail immediately. Yeah, how about you try to call me? 813-551-2787. How about you try to call me? Okay, I'm gonna hang up on Instagram, okay? Hey, you good? Okay. No, no, I can't call you on my phone. I don't understand why. Oh yeah, I just called Joe like 2 seconds ago, and I was just on the phone with Arrow. He's over in fucking North Dakota. Uh, Arrow is gonna be assistant general manager. He's making money doing sex work on Fansly.com. My bro making money. Yeah, I just I I try to tell him that hey, people are struggling to match your charisma. When the when there's like silence at work, I can hear I can hear Arrow in my head going, "Gay." Like he's just like fucking around. And then I'm trying to fulfill the gap. You know, I'm trying to fuck with Sydney going, ha, gay. You know, you have no idea who the fuck Sydney is, but I think you've seen her before. She came up to you when you were over there. When okay, yes, no, she's a bigger white girl, but yeah, she's about my height. Yeah, yeah, her she is lovely. She when I first walked up to the counter and said, "Hey, I'm here for my interview," she she did not care about my speech impediment. She's a lovely person. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. One of the most prestigious Marines had a speech impediment. His name was Chesty Puller, and he commanded a MEU to attack on like I think it was the Korean War. It was something like that, or World War II, and it doesn't matter. Anyway, he had a speech impediment, and he was an expert Marine. Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I work with a Marine right now. His name is Michael. That's a corporal. Every single time he tells me to do something, I don't say yes, sir. I say I, sir. And he knows what that means. He's like, okay, yeah, yeah, that's all right. Because if he were a younger man and he was, if he was enlisting, his SDI would immediately, I don't know how to say it. They would shark attack him. Hey, don't say yes, sir. You say I, sir. You know, and and don't fucking go yes, sir, sir, yes, sir, because that's called a sir sandwich, where you put sir on top of the front and the last. That's tacky. That's old. We don't do that. Don't do that. Say that. Shit like that. Yeah, I knew that from years ago. What are you doing at the moment? Who's with you? Okay. Well, yeah. How's John? Is he sleeping? Okay. Mm. Can you tell John that I said hi? Thank you. Get up right now and tell them both I said hi. Now. Woman, I told you. No. No, but you let them know. Yeah. No, but. No. Got you. We can help with that. Do you want me to help with that? Yeah. I mean, I know you got like 5 grand, but I don't know how much you have left, but you can do it, right? How much you have left? If you have less than 2 grand, say the word gas pedal. Gas pedal? Okay. Can you leave the room at the moment? I want to talk to you. When I'm talking on the phone, can anybody hear you? No, but when you're sitting in the room with Kevin, can he hear me when you're putting the phone up to your ear? As far. Okay. I might be able to pay for off Tom's phone bill if that's what you need. Anything more than that, I absolutely can't do. I'm struggling with rent, but I can get it done. No, it's good. I got the rest. No, I'm trying to do the rest. How much do you have left of your income tax? 3 grand, maybe around 3,200, 3,800. What are you talking about? Around 2,900. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I showed. So I went, bro, you love movies? Shit, so do I. Shit like that. I'm live streaming right now on Red Dead 2. Mm. Where do you watch it? No, I mean like when I send you the link, where do you watch it? Like on your phone? You should be watching it on your laptop. You got to take it out on your laptop because of YouTube. I'm watching. Okay, so I'm streaming on HD. You should really be streaming on your laptop, or you should be reviewing what I'm streaming on your laptop for several reasons. Okay, so yeah, grab your laptop real quick. Go to your email. I'm gonna send the link through your email because it's so much fucking easier. Right? Yeah. Yeah, did anybody have any food, any strawberry shortcakes, any deep fried Oreos, anything like that? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Go on. Gotcha. Go on your laptop and check your email. Right. Yep. Gotcha. What? Okay. Yeah. No, I cannot see you. That's a whole complicated another thing. Let me show you how to do that. You don't know. Those are what are my options, not your options. You don't get back. I just exited. Do you see? Yeah. Yes, because yes. Yeah. That's because that's where I put it. That's where yep, yep, that's where I put it. Okay, so let me show you. It is often misused. Carl Sagan. Yes. Self-correcting, ever-changing, applicable to everything. With this tool, we vanquish the impossible. With the methods of science, we have begun to explore the cosmos. Carl Sagan, 1934, 1996. You want to know something crazy, Mom? Trump is trying to abolish the free lunch. Do you see? Hold on. Yeah. Did you know that Trump is trying to abolish free? Oh, no, hold on. Hold on. You only heard abolish and then you went, why? Hold on. It's trying to free lunch, yeah. And did you know in 1995, the last year of Carl Sagan was going to be alive? He had blood cancer. He testified to Congress for an hour, actually for about 100 minutes. That's about an hour and 40 seconds. Sorry, an hour and 40 minutes. He said, hey, there's something wrong with the cognitive decline of our children. They need nutrition, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole congressional motherfucking speech about it. Carl Sagan was there. Keep in mind that Carl Sagan was an employee to the Department of Defense in 1967 through 1965. There was a big conference. Oh, if aliens do exist, what are the confirmational agreements that they could cause harm? There was a whole committee on that with 150 scientists. They were like, okay, and then they came to the same conclusion that Dr. Carl Sagan came to. Well, anyway, the point is that they're taking away free lunch, even though Carl Sagan, it's one of the detriments to the American budget. We could use it on other things. We could war, war, increasing domestic manufacturing. Yes, he's firing full heads of the veteran affairs. He also fired. You want to guess who else he fired? Guess who else he fired? He fired department heads of the Department of Energy. You want to know who the Department of Energy used to be? The Atomic Energy Commission, the AEC, that banned Oppenheimer to no longer have security clearance. Same people, same fucking people. The AEC said no. It's like it's the fucking 40s again. It's like it's the 40s again. We have people who fought in World War II who are watching Trump and going, just like, oh no, not again. Not again. Like they're fucking shaking their heads, man. They're hurting. They're hurting. He's going to be in office for the next 3 years and 11 months, and he should have nothing left. I mean, he's going to be a political pariah in the next 100 years. I mean, it's going to take a while, but he's going to be recognized as a political pariah. The same thing happened with what's his face? Millard Fillmore. I got you. Yeah, Millard Fillmore. He was recognized as a great president, and then in the next 20 years, he was recognized as a horrible president. It's very weird how history works. I don't recommend going by the rhetoric of what's going on now. I think he'll be recognized as a horrible dictator long after you and I are dead. It's just one of those things, truly. Yeah, I hope we have people who see that because the next years will not come easily and there will only be few left. It will only be up to the intellectuals and the stars. There is no voice left unless it is democratic. Anything less is king and worthiness and voyeurship, the stuff that King George III tried to institute prior to when we tried to become independent. Yeah. What monkey? How's he doing? Is he older? Yeah, you know, it was less back then. It's not his fault. It's Trump's fault. Are you watching Invincible? That's not what I asked. Have you been watching Invincible? Well, you should. I just got two guys at work hooked on it. No, but you want to know who's in this episode? Aaron Paul, the actor of Jesse Pinkman and Breaking Bad. But you want to know something? This man goes all out. Well, in Breaking Bad, in season five, he's being like, okay, so in Breaking Bad, he's being psychologically tortured. He's actually being chained up by like neo Nazis, and he's very emotional. He's screaming at the top of his lungs in Breaking Bad. And then when I'm watching him in Invincible, bro is going all out. He is screaming, he is crying. Aaron Paul has never reached another vocal performance as much as this. It's absolutely wonderful. I highly recommend. And I know that in the first episode that what you saw was very visceral and very graphic, but the rest of the show is not like that, even though the rest of the show is like that. But it deals with moral conundrums. It deals with who you should be. It follows Mark. He's a very young man, and at I want to let you know that at the end of the comic series, there's a time skip to 500 years, and Mark it becomes the galactic ruler of the Milky Way galaxy, and he truly is invincible. And it's just a lovely story. There's nothing like I'm not done talking, and yes. I'm sorry. And yes, I am still watching Fallout. I am awaiting the next season two, which they've just done wrap filming. You realize that the ghoul, Walton Goggins, the man that you love, plays Cecil in Invincible. Okay. You're like, okay. Oh yeah, I love Fallout to death. I wish I could I wish I could describe to you the emotionality that I felt when I was playing Fallout 3 and then I was just walking around in Washington DC and I just saw everything leveled. I mean, Dick had a affirmation when he was trying to find a job in 1950. He was eating at a cafe and then he looked out to the window on the second floor and he saw New York City decimated. And then he looked up and then he saw it fine again. And it was a big it was an emotional detriment to Richard Feynman around the time when he was trying to find a job. He said, "What's the point of finding what's the point of building all this shit if it's all going to be decimated in a fucking Cold War 20 years from now?" Of course, it's 1950 whatever, but to him it's like we're all going to be dead 20 years. He was really horrible. Shit. You want to know something funny? You want to know something funny? In season 3 of Sherlock, Sherlock finds a fake note by Jack the Ripper, and it's a fake confessional of why he did the things he did. And do you want to know how Sherlock identified that it was fake? He said that the ink stain was proportional to a pattern made by an ink in 1954, made by blah 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 brothers, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said the ink was made in 1954, but the parchment paper was made around the time of Jack the Ripper. That's why it disclosed fake rumor. They did a good job. Sherlock actually applauded them, and then he put the case to sleep. Happened in about 40 seconds of the first season three. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah. No, Sherlock was very good. Because you are because Jack the Ripper. I know something about Jack. In real life, he actually excavated the female uterus, and he actually he cut it around the proportions they're supposed to. To a normal human being, it would just be, oh, well, that's mutilation. He he mutilated a woman, and he did several times. But it was like if an expert of anatomy had saw it, it would have been like, oh, this guy knew what he was doing, and it was really scary for the inspectors at the time. That's all I know. I know this because Inspector Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, he was there. Um, this was England at the time, but Roosevelt was consulted for these types of murders when Jack the Ripper had it happen. Roosevelt did not have an answer. However, it was just one of those things. It was really interesting. Yeah, it was not a good time to be a police officer. Yeah, 1920 maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was another killer named the Whitechapel Killer. The Whitechapel, this guy around 1860, 1880, he targeted women, blah, blah, blah. We associate the Whitechapel Killer with Jack the Killer, with Jack the Ripper, because we think he committed the same murders during the same time. We never caught Jack the Ripper, but we did catch the Whitechapel Killer, so we think that is him. DNA evidence is very shaky. We still don't know who it was. It's yeah, very wild. But I absolutely wanted you to sit down and watch Invincible. And the reason why is because there's a character, a development with Mark. Mark is no longer the same person. You just see this young man grow from human to Kryptonian to Viltrumite. He absolutely does what he needs to do best to keep Earth's interest at bay, and he becomes stronger than everybody. And I would really, I would deeply appreciate it if you had watched this show. I know it's so graphic, but there's too much to be involved in peaceful confrontation that this show has, even though it doesn't, even though it's so graphic. I can't think of another show that shows more peaceful confrontation than like Doctor Who or something. Yeah, I think you should sit down and really watch Invincible. I'm rewatching it right now, and it's just so good. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful show. No, like as much as I want you to, it doesn't matter. No, you have to watch it in order. Yes. All right, all right, all right, all right. So the official run. Okay, so my Joe just asked me today, what year did the comic book start? And I was like, oh, 02, oh 03. Ron could tell you better. And it was 03. I was watching an episode of King of the Hill, and guess what I saw? I saw Bobby reading a comic book titled Invincible. Invincible. Yeah, so Mike Judge likes Invincible. I was like, oh shit, my nigga. It was an old episode, old. It actually was an old episode, which surprised me. Invincible came out in 2003 as a comic book, and Mike Judge included it the in the run of King of the Hill, and it was very early on too. You want to know something that Mike Judge fought for? Hip hop, gangster rap. He had it in motherfucking he had it in Silicon Valley, and then there was this one executive chick. who kept reaching out. She was all like, "Don't you think the gangster rap is too much? But don't you think it?" And then Mike Judge was just like, "No, I think it's fine." And she no, but she kept like reaching her arm out, like, "Don't you think it's a bit too much?" And oh, it was so fucking hard, man. It was really hard to convince this woman. Yeah. It was for fucking Beavis and Butthead too. But anyway, yeah. It was for fucking something stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Are you on my live stream right now? Yeah. This is the only one. Yeah. I'm gonna be playing Red Dead Redemption 1. And there's a reason why I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 1. Would you like to guess what it is? Because I find it so fucking boring. Do you see me? Okay, you see me? Because all I hear is Will and Grace on the background. Are you on your laptop? Okay, so you see me now, right? See? Okay. So open up the right thing so I can play. Okay, there we go. I'm playing Red Dead 1 because there are a lot of moments that hit hard when you play this and then you play Red Dead 2. In Red Dead Redemption 2 you play as Arthur, but in Red Dead Redemption 1 you play as John. Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place further than Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead 2 is 1899. I want to say Red Dead 1 is 1914, 1907. So the Wild West is dying, right? The time of the outlaw is no more. It's a time of civilizement. We gotta abide by the law. Abide by the law. Shit like that. Yeah. So do you see me playing at the moment? I'm I'm on my Hershey. My Hershey. I love my Hershey. My Hershey loves me. Oh shit! I just fell off my horsey because my horsey don't love me. You should. Yep, there's a delay by at least 10-15 seconds. There's not much I can do about that. There's a way I can go to the story. Hold on. I swear to God, this story mode is beautiful. There are people motion capturing for the acting in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna use my campsite so I can fast travel to the mission. Mm. John Marston. You got nothing, Mr. Marston. Okay. Well, make sure that you hear the. Gotcha. I just wanted to hear the gameplay voices. That's all. Yes. Can you hear these? Hold on. You're gonna see the cutscene. Has subtitles. Do you hear the audio of the game? Absolutely should. Sure. You hear the game. Hold on. So, you know? Yeah, you hear me. You should be able to. I don't understand why. Yeah, that's definitely not it. You can buy it from the store and download it to the hard drive. You don't have to buy a physical copy. Refresh, click onto the channel, try to click on the same video again. Do you hear the audio in the game or no? God damn it. Fuck it. That's okay. God damn it. It's a shame. Hold on. Try to figure something out. Hold on, just up audio. Huh?
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out.
Boy,
Careful.
how are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
See some of the ground uncovered here. Let's look down this way.